Alright, so we know that if it's against the law, it's against the law, right? And it's supposed to be the same law for everybody. But we also all know that women do get special treatment when it comes to dealing with the police or when it comes to, well, pretty much anything else, actually. There is a lot more help for women than there is for men. Why is that? Well, we tell men they just need to man up. If a young woman who is pretty and popular starts a rumor, a lot of people care. A lot of people will do stuff about it. A lot of people will be extremely mean to you. Some of them will just use it as an excuse. Screw it, right? You want to pick on that dork. Well, that pretty girl doesn't like that dork, so that gives you an excuse, and it might get you in good with the pretty girl. So you go victimize somebody who doesn't fucking deserve it, because all you care about is pretty. Y'all are so fucking superficial. And then you accuse me of being like that. People telling me they love me, but they don't love me enough to hear what I got to say. They only love me enough to tell me what to do and what to think and what to feel. Like shit, maybe before giving somebody advice, you should find out if they can take that advice. Maybe before assuming somebody didn't try, maybe you should ask them. Maybe you should look at the evidence. When they say, hey, instead of treating me like I didn't try, why don't you look at the evidence of the fact that I have been trying? You said you loved me. You said you were going to help me. You said that you'd look at stuff, and here we are, 3 years later. I was made a target. Made a target. And then you pretend that these things don't just happen to people, right? You pretend that, oh, Sean, nobody would fucking assault you over there. Are you kidding me? There are a lot of people who have a lot of hate in this world, and anytime you give them somebody they can victimize and get away with it, they are gonna fucking pounce on it. They don't care if it's the truth or not. Not even in the least bit. They're just glad they have someone to bully. The help that I needed to be able to defend myself, I had it right before Natalie was killed. I would have needed somebody in person still to teach me how to take screenshots and to make phone calls with me, because obviously doing it myself wasn't doing any good. But other than that, Ken and Leah's garage, at least I had the garage roof over my head. And sure, Ken and Leah ripped me off for a lot of fucking money, but at least I had a roof over my head, a room to myself where I didn't have to listen to the screaming in the house. And yes, it was a freezing ass garage, but it's still better than being stuck in the house with Leah. I mean, holy Christ. And I had internet access. I could have actually sat down instead of running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to find a place, a safe place, where I wouldn't be victimized. Instead, I'm literally at that point spending all my time running around from place to place to place to place, and people say, oh, well, why don't you follow the doctor's instructions? I fucking can't. I can't just follow the doctor's instructions. I have to carry this shit with me. I'm fucking homeless. And if all of my other stuff gets stolen, at least I have something left of the evidence. A woman goes to her friends because she's mad at a dude. So they all gang stalk him. Every one of you, every single one of you viewing this knows women who do this. Every single one of you, every single town in America Every single community in America, every single apartment building, you've got those people. All of you know those people. Those drama hound drama queens who all come together to destroy somebody's life because they have nothing better to do with their fucking lives. It is gang stalking. And yes, most women take part in that gang stalking. When you go running around in your small town spreading rumors without looking at the truth or bothering to find out the truth, you are a gang stalker. By definition, yes, you do fit into that category at that point in time. You're spreading hate and discontent that is getting an innocent person harmed. And you have no goddamn remorse about it. And if they try to speak up, oh, hell no, he better not try to defend himself. Now me and my friends got to get involved. And every single one of you watching this, all of you know those women. All of you. Every fucking one. You're not allowed to defend yourself. You have to just take it because you have a penis. You can't ask for help. When I was asking my friends for help because I was being abused, they threw me away like garbage. And Natalie pretended like I was harassing our mutual friends because I was trying to get help. No, everything that I did was to try to get help. Because I was being abused, because the police would do nothing, because my friends would do nothing. Because Natalie Bollinger and her cronies, obviously trashed out of their fucking mind on drugs, would do nothing. Meanwhile, what happens when I go in for help? I get blown off. I'm actually being abused. Natalie is in a drug-induced fucking who God knows what. She has no fucking clue what's going on in her life. She has got so many fucking drugs in her system that she could probably party for 2 goddamn weeks. Dead. And you slander me to justify the things that she did. You slander me by calling me a druggie. You slander me by calling me a stalker. You slander me by calling me a rapist and going out of your way to try to pick apart little bits and pieces that you can twist and contort to pretend that I am that person. Because having someone to victimize is more important to the American public than the truth in every single case. Popularity matters. None of our lives matter unless we're popular. And what makes you popular? Looks, money, or being a complete and total slut who's good looking and has money?